All right, here we go. All right. Good morning, everyone. What's happening? What's happening? A gloomy, overcast morning in Huntington Beach, California. But there's lots and lots of cool classic cars, so let's walk around and check them out.
Yeah, late arrivals. Howdy, howdy.
What's going on? What's going on?
Same old thing. How are you?
Nice to see you.
Same here.
Like your hat, as always. You got Susie Kuyu over here. Larry, what's going on, Larry? Larry's the first comment. Throw in the comments where you guys are watching from. And if I see something I pass you guys like, as always.
He's got a Continental kit. That's his car.
Ooh, I like this fastback Mustang over here, the primered one. I like this. I like the wheels that are on it. Like it's manual, no back seat. I need to make sure I walk over and check out Addison's dad's Dart. Patrick, what's going on, Patrick? Gloomy, overcast day, but that's okay. This is cool.
For sure there's at least one. Alright, yeah. I'm sure there's like one super rare.
I like this thing. Springfield, Don, what's going on, Don? What do you guys think? You like it? This thing's cool.
Mad Max.
I didn't see. What do you think? He has a Coyote motor in it? What's your best guess? John. Whoa, there we go. That thing's so cool. The ice cream truck. Oh my god. That thing's so sweet. We're gonna have to go make sure we get the ice cream truck. Yeah, I love the wheels on that thing too. Alright. Let's check out the upgrades.
You like it?
Let's check out the upgrades. What we got?
Steve, come on in and check around.
We got the cut and we got the buff.
Yes.
Alright.
We do.
So, once upon a time, we came over and we saw, which it already looked super nice. It was more quote unquote original.
Right. So I kept it original still, but just did some very light upgrades.
And refresh my memory, it's a 64, 65?
This would be a 61
Oh, okay.
Monterey. And I bought it from a gal that was original owner, and she was in the city of Lakewood or borderline Long Beach. And the car sat for about 13 years. And so there was some guys I knew were working on the house, and they said that she wanted to sell her car. So they called me, and so when I said, well, what is it? They didn't know what it was when we first got it. So I called my brother Danny, and me and my brother Danny went to her house, took a look at this car, and this car reminded us of our parents. Our parents had a car very similar to this.
Right.
And I think the question you asked me, what color was my parents' car, and it was blue.
Right.
So Danny said, if you don't buy it, I'm going to buy it. so I ended up with a Mercury. So the story goes where we took it to my dad's house, and then I went home to Huntington Beach, and I'm on the road on my way home, and Danny calls me, and he says, do you hear it? And I go, hear what? And he says, do you hear it? And he already got it running that quick. So I turned around from Huntington, went all the way back home, and then me and Danny went for a nice ride that night. And that's kind of how it went. I've owned the car for about 15 years now. and it's just a classic. You don't see a lot of these like car shows.
I've only seen a few of them.
There you go. It's a rare car, and I think that's what I liked about it. And it was just something that was similar to, like I said, what my parents had. So when me and Danny are in it, we feel them as we cruise. And then I carry underneath the seat. There's when my dad was sick, he had a little hat on. He wore a little beanie in the hospital. So that beanie's underneath the seat. So when I'm cruising, my dad's cruising with me.
Got it.
And I think you made a comment on something regarding your father when he had passed, that you had some kind of similarity. I think, Stephen, I'm not sure. But that's kind of how it is. That's why I enjoy driving it.
Yeah.
And, it's got the 352 in it. And the only thing I've done really is just did the detail, but I did have a problem with the seat. I'm the guy that ripped it.
Yeah.
And Steven said, "Leave it alone."
We know you, and you don't leave anything alone. So you recently redid the seats, and you just put a record player in it.
I did.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Here we go, Steven. Go ahead, check it out.
Yeah, and you just redid all the seats, and just put.
Right.
I mean, they're really, really nice.
Right.
Redid
I
all
wanted
the
it to
red
look
interior.
like if it was back then. So if you look at it, it's got a soft look to it. Nothing that stands out or just pops really pop.
Right. And this is really how it would have been when it was new, really.
That's correct.
Yeah.
That's correct. And these Monterey's, again, you just don't see that many of them, and that's what I like about it. It's somewhat of a rare car.
Right.
But the record player was a gift from a friend, and I had that redone and rebuilt. And it plays 45 vinyls, and it holds like 13 separate vinyl records, which is really, really cool.
Yeah.
So.
And what would have been the Ford equivalent to this? Would have been the Galaxy?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so the Galaxy is very similar, but this would be a Monterey Mercury.
One
was
step
a
up.
step
Right.
up.
I see.
Correct.
Right. Yeah.
So if you look at the tail lights, they're more like a Lincoln.
Right. I mean, the interior turned out really nice.
Original stock hubcaps and original white wall wheels to kind of keep it the way it looked back in '61.
Yeah.
And as you can see, that more looks like a Lincoln Continental.
Yeah, it does. It looks very Lincoln. Yeah. Yeah. Very much so. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
It turned out really nice.
62? 61.
Yeah.
Yes.
It turned out really nice.
Thanks, Steve.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. It turned out really nice.
Yes.
It turned out really nice. Really like it. Really like this too. Got the Wagoneer. Good looking Wagoneer. See Reno?
Over there.
Steve there last night with Tammy.
Something else I got to do is remodel off of
Tammy was like right there.
the way the header's set. It's going to be really close.
Yeah, I had filter, and I thought, well, I'll just move this thing right here.
Yeah, I've got.
Oh yeah.
I've got
Really nice 427 car. Cool van. You got the club wagon. I like it. Costa Rica. What's going on, Costa Rica? I like the club wagon.
So I went from $180 to minus $100. The best part that would be during the hot summer, just run your air conditioner at 40 degrees. That's why I have it. Whenever I want, as much as I want.
daughter's mobile. Party people? What's happening? What's happening? Nice to see you guys. Good morning, good morning. Nice to see you guys. Hello, hello. What's up, what's up?
How we doing?
What's up, what's up? Good looking convertible Camaro over there. Let's go check that thing out. Yeah, let's go make sure we go check out the runs. John, what's going on? How you doing?
It's not busy at all today, is it?
No, I think there's other shows today.
Because it's drizzling.
Well, I think there's other shows today.
Yeah, they got the high school show today too.
Yeah.
Edison High.
Yeah, the San Clemente show is today also too, I think. Yeah, it's a 45 vinyl record players. Yeah. Yep. Not too many people still have record players in their cars. Yep, it's got. Yeah. Yes, Jose, you heard him correctly. I know people kind of freak out. It's exactly right. It plays 45 vinyls. That's right. 45 records. Not 45 different records, but 45 vinyls. That's right. I think he said you could load up 12 at a time. And that's right. Yeah. And that's he has he just recently got one for his other car too. So he has two of them now. One in his other car also. What is going on with this Dodge truck? This thing has giant rear tires.
They want to tell you the story of the car.
What is going on with this Dodge truck? This thing has giant rear tires. Holy mackerel. Wow. It's huge.
I kind of came back to yeah, I'm not going to buy a house. I don't want to spend that much money. Okay. Trailers are
Good morning.
Brackets, I don't know if they got that.
I like the flat black of this thing. Good morning from Lake Havasu. Good morning.
I think no, maybe you get the seats for 5,000 a pair. I think 2,500 a piece for those. They're yeah, Simi Sports out. Look what Chip Piece has. I think they're 2,500. Usually everything's $1,000. Like the hood hinges are 1,000. The mirrors are 700.
Is this?
Yeah, it's vinyl wrap.
Oh, it is. I was
Yeah.
going to say it's like textured.
Yeah, it's matrix black.
Oh, wow. That's really cool. Huh. Drop the fam. Morning. Got the pup. Ooh, got the Zephyr. What's up? What you got going on over here?
Talk pops into pulling the guard out. I tried driving it here and had him drive this canal, but like, you ain't driving my stuff. Came out of the garage this clean. I need to get another set of those tires.
Those tires in the back are huge on this thing. What motor does this have in it?
360.
A 360?
Completely different setup than my 360 though.
Oh, okay.
Mine's all hydraulic cam, his is solid.
Mm-hmm. The hood scoop on this thing is just ridiculous. What is this? The hood scoop that would have come on this normally?
I believe so. Because we like these heavy scoops because the flange went inside. There's some that the flange goes out. And then I didn't like that.
Yeah.
It's the same scoop I got on my dart, and then we have one extra just hanging on the wall in case.
What year is this?
68.
Is this the same year as yours?
Mine's 69.
Oh, 69. Because you could tell by the side markers or something, right?
And then he has the little laser light.
The lasers. This thing's really, really cool. Did you buy yours?
I got mine after.
Yeah, I was gonna say you got yours after his,
He used
right?
to have one when I was real little. He sold it when I was like 4.
Uh-huh. And
They always
you
want-
grew up kind of riding in his, obviously, right?
Then it was always Mopar and Chevy.
Right.
It's always had Camaros, so that's why it's at the house it's Camaro and Dart still. This thing has a, what is it, the 904 trans? And I got the 727. I told him I wanted to build a new motor, and he's like, well, I'll give you my motor and I'll build the new motor. I'm like, well, if you give me the motor, I'm like, you gotta give me the trans and the drive shaft.
Exactly.
We'll swap them all. And he's like,
Right. The whole like thing, right?
I already got the cam picked out of the motor for the motor. I already got ported X heads. I already have the cam I want to get. It's whether I'm gonna pull the trigger and do it, or he's gonna do it.
And how much horsepower is this at this time?
This
Do you
car's
think?
like about 450?
Yeah. This thing sounds real healthy.
Yeah, I need to get another set of these tires.
It's a good looking car too.
That paint job's about 35 years old.
Oh really? Wow. It's a really nice looking car. Really nice looking car.
Uncle was supposed to come in his Charger, but he didn't show up.
Yeah.
Thing, it has 430 gear, so this thing's slow on the freeway.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
He's had this car, I think he got it my sophomore year of high school.
Okay, yeah, he's had it for a while.
At Met Stadium. Have one sign on the window. My dad walked by it, took the sign, was like, it's mine. Fucking held on to it until the guy came back. Like, nobody else is buying this car. Yeah, I think the guy won it $7,000 in 03 or something.
For running and driving, that's pretty good.
And then my dad turned out $50,000 cash on some guy at a car show. I had my dart right next to him. I'm like, dude, you can have mine for 25 right now. He's like, no, I want it black. I was like, I'll go home and paint it black.
That's funny. And you got a CUDA right next to it. You got a 446 back right next to it. So is this a real 440? I don't know. Is this a real 440 six-pack CUDA? I do not know. Huh. This a real 440 six-pack car?
Oh, yeah.
Is this your car?
No, it belongs to a friend of mine.
Oh wow!
I think Joe brought it down today.
Wow.
Or, actually, John brought it down
Cool.
today, but his brother
Yeah.
Joe and him are partners in it.
Cool.
Yeah, it's the real deal. Came with drum brakes.
Yeah. You don't see a ton of those.
Really fast, but does not stop.
It goes really fast, but does not stop. All right. It goes really fast, but does not stop. All right. Well, there you go. It goes really fast, but does not stop. All right.
Don't do that.
You got the Javelin. You got the AMC Javelin. Guys and gals, what's going on?
How's it going?
How are you guys doing?
Good.
You guys got good spots today.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're in the Mopar slash cool section over here. Got the 4-door Cutlass. I really like this car. Yeah, I really like that Javelin too. I really like this car. Big fan. What we got coming in here? We got a rat rod. Got the Bud Light shifter. What's happening, sir? What is this thing? This thing is amazing. Holy mackerel. That thing is so cool. What the hell is that? It's like the limo Fleetwood. That thing's sick. I am following that Cadillac, and I'm going to go check it out. Cadillac over here. I need to go figure out what's going on with this thing.
Yeah.
No kidding. Great.
Yeah, I bought it out of Alexandria, Virginia.
We like Ike.
They offered it to the chauffeur when it went out of service, and he said, no, I don't want it, but I think the mechanic does. So the mechanic bought it, and I bought it from the guy that bought it from the mechanic.
So, staff, huh? Does that mean it's not bulletproof? It looks bulletproof.
No, it's got bulletproofing in the doors, the quarters.
Yeah.
But
what about the windows? They look kind of thick.
No, I don't think so.
No?
No.
So this came from where? I'm sorry.
It came from Virginia.
And it was a limo for what?
It was a presidential staff car in the Eisenhower administration.
Wow. That is very random. How did you get it?
By accident. When I bought it, the woman didn't tell me. Her husband was dying of cancer, and I guess she had other things on her mind. And I called her about 6 months later to see if she had any information on the paint. So I needed to do some touch-up. And she said, "Oh, I got some stuff I meant to put in the car, and I forgot." Because I never even went back and looked at the car. I just bought it sight unseen.
And you were just saw it on like a...
Saw it online.
On like an auction site just for fun, and you're like, oh, it's a limo. It just sounded fun.
No, I'm a Dodger fan.
Oh, okay.
And I was looking for a limo so we could all pile in and go up to the Dodger game and drink in the back seat.
Oh, how fun. Okay.
So I wanted a 58 because 58's the year that they came out here.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
I get it.
If you look at the license plate, it says 58 New York to LA.
Okay.
NY to LA.
Okay.
So that's why I was looking for a 58. And I just saw it online. She was selling it as a private individual.
Wow.
And then she sent me the stuff out, and then all the stuff she sent me was a newspaper article that talked about the car.
And then you realize it was like the actual presidential car.
Yeah, so when I bought it, I didn't even know.
Wow. Can I look inside?
Sure, go ahead.
Wow. That's so crazy. Wow.
It smells like an old car. It's awesome.
That's so amazing.
Wow.
Wow, that's so cool. It's got the footrest. Do these, and I'm gonna try to look, and these have jump seats. And I'm just screwing around here. They have the jump seats. I'm gonna put these back down here. I'm just screwing around because he told me I could open the door, but look at how cool the jump seats are. Look at how cool, and like this thing's in such beautiful condition. Like look at how cool the jump seats are. Isn't that cool?
There's room enough to swing a cat in there.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. This thing's beautiful.
Well, I better go say hello. Did you already check in with Steve?
Wow.
Any news?
Wow. How cool. That's amazing. Doors. Crazy.
Good looking car, huh?
Yeah, it is.